Hello again everybody, and I am happy to be back for my fourth video featuring the many water activities and attractions of the Oceanside Harbor, which is the only harbor located between the Dana Point Harbor in Orange County and the San Diego Harbor near downtown. With the harbor located right next to Camp Pendleton, a lease of land was agreed between the city and Camp Pendleton in March 1959. Groundbreaking for the harbor officially started on February 6, 1961. A few years later, in June 1963, the harbor was officially opened with 520 boat slips and has just under 1,000 today. At the end of the decade in 1969, the harbor was used as a port by the United States Coast Guard until 1999, also known as Point Hobart. Another attraction is the Harbor Village. But before I talk more specifically about that, I'm gonna let you enjoy some more awesome footage. So definitely one of the first things people think about when the Oceanside Harbor comes to mind is the colorful and beautiful Harbor Village with its iconic lighthouse that also lights up at nighttime. This attraction goes back to the year 1964, just after a year of the harbor's opening in 1963. If you're walking across the bridge above the San Luis River, the village will definitely be your first stop. It's a destination with all of the restaurants offering both indoor and outdoor options, including the one and only coffee shop known as Nautical Bean Coffee Company that has a small seating area near the boats. For something unique, order the mochaccino that's topped with chocolate whipped cream and chocolate chips. It's a place that serves other breakfast items, pastries, and to-go food. Speaking of breakfast, all the way on the other end is the Stratford at the Harbor. One of their finest is the Cuban omelet topped with pico de gallo and feta cheese, with the inside stuffed with black beans, bacon, and avocado. Be sure to order one of their giant coffee cakes as a side dish, and it's also a good place to come for lunch. Speaking of lunch, a restaurant that has the best views of the marina that opens at lunchtime is the Lighthouse Cafe, with lots of outdoor tables and chairs to choose from. I was lucky enough to get a table right next to the window. I recommend the coconut shrimp for an appetizer and the New York steak sandwich with their homemade garlic sauce for the main course. That is originally served open face style. It's also a place to come for huge desserts ranging from giant multi-layered tiramisu, giant mud pie with coffee ice cream, and lastly, the giant carrot cake. There's also plenty of indoor seating with a nice bar, and behind there is another outdoor patio facing the San Luis Rey River. Directly below the restaurant is the Italian restaurant of Dominic's, with plenty of pictures of Italy on the inside with more outdoor dining. They are best known for their pizza, but I encourage you to order the calamari as an appetizer if you're extra hungry. The restaurant on the very end is Rockin' Baja Lobster. Inside is a very fun place to be with great atmosphere, but if you sit outside, you can sit as close to the water as you possibly can, where I definitely enjoyed 3 different tacos, all topped with avocado and sauce. The village definitely has other shops you can check out, including places to get ice cream and multiple clothing stores. The shop that had the biggest selection of souvenirs was the Wave Shop, with all kinds of shirts, swim gear, and other souvenirs for a great price. That is where I got this shirt from, and it was a tough pick from all of the different shirts I was looking at. But there are so many other places that I also encourage you to check out, such as the clothing stands that are located right on the walkway. When you're here, the village is a place where you can rent kayaks and go on other boats, including the Oceanside Whale Watching Company, where you can buy tickets on site, and they have a board of recently sighted mammals. It was about a 2-hour boat ride passing by other harbor attractions before heading out into the ocean. We definitely saw all kinds of dolphins swimming in front of us and alongside the boat. On the way back, there's a chance you'll get up close to the beach and the pier. So after you're finished eating and exploring the village, there's a walkway that will lead you around the marina and all the way to the other side of the harbor. Immediately across, you'll get some of the best views of the village that even lights up better at sunset. You keep walking further, and there's another restaurant known as the Oceanside Broiler, with also more outdoor seating. Inside are plenty of history photos of the harbor and a well-decorated area. On that note, I urge you to get the burger with a side of garlic fries, and their French dip sandwich was something else I enjoyed. If you keep walking another 5 to 10 minutes, you'll reach another popular hangout spot in the harbor where the famous Hollywood-style Oceanside sign is located. You'll also notice a small pier that is used for fishing, and at the end, you can get up close to Sea Lion Island and watch many boats pass through. It's also one of the best places in the harbor to watch a sunset. The pathway will take you around for another 15 minutes until you reach the Oceanside Marina Suites, located at the very end, that happens to be the only hotel on the marina. Across from the hotel is the breakwater, and on the other side of the breakwater is another beach, which is the next attraction I will be talking about. The harbor has its own beach in the most northern part of the city. The beach is located in between two jetties. The one on the far north, you can walk to the end and have two different types of sceneries by getting one of the best views of the beach and then watching boats coming in and out of the harbor. The other jetty you can walk across and get better views of the pier and also be up close to the surfers. Other than showing you more awesome footage of this good-sized beach, I have nothing more to say. But I do have plenty to say and show you about the more secluded beaches in South Oceanside, which will be my very last video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.